Start off with the games. In the games, we've got some nice series collections that are going to freak you out. Seriously. First thing we're going to talk about today is Fear 1 and Fear 2. Fear is a thriller-based horror game that always keeps you guessing what's coming around the next corner. This little girl, Alma, is always hanging around in the game, and it's the scariest thing you'd ever see when she pops around the corner and gives you goosebumps. Fear 1 and Fear 2 really created this suspense that you haven't seen in games for a long time. It's a suspense that if you're sitting in the room with the lights, you're gonna because it really gets to you. It's just that kind of game. But here's the thing. Fear 3 did not continue this type of fear. Fear 3 became more of just an action-based horror type game, and it really lost that sense of that shivers you had when playing Fear 1 and Fear 2. Just that sense of, is Alma going to be around the corner? Are some creatures going to pop out of nowhere? It's just that kind of game. Check out the clips, you see what I mean, right? Exactly. Now we're going to continue off with Dead Space. Dead Space is a fairly new series, around 2007, 2008. It's just become really big in the last little while, but it's exploded in the market. There's two Xbox and PS4 games. In fact, I think there's a Dead Space download for the Xbox. There's a Dead Space Wii game, and there's 2 Dead Space animated movies. There's books. There's so much going on with Dead Space right now. But we're not talking about all the explosive things going around with the series right now. We're talking about the horror-based original series. Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2. You're on a spaceship in the first game. You're actually on a planet place called the Sprawl in Dead Space 2. And it's this kind of futuristic environment that already creates the feeling when you walk around in this everything's metallic, everything's, this kind of dark and spooky. But the creatures honestly, these are some of the most grotesque, absolutely freakish looking things we've seen in a long time in video games. And there are some really disturbing boss battles you gotta play. Not to mention the story itself. It's so innovative, so atmospheric.
What did it say?
You get a little bit sucked into the audience. And the atmosphere combined and the intense feeling you get when you got a swarm of enemies coming at you on this derelict spooky station. Nobody can get in contact with you. Radio's dead. You got missile style gun. You're gonna have to dismember these enemies. That sense of helpless feeling that you get playing Dead Space that really gets you going. And that's why Dead Space, the new Dead Space series coming out now in the last little while, really got this game. There is rumor of a Dead Space 3. We're not too certain if it's coming out yet, but if it is, it's going to just continue this absolutely amazing atmosphere that the Dead Space series has started. Next, we're going to mention Silent Hill. There is only one reason why we're talking about Silent Hill today. People freaked out because it was horrific. There was a triangle head. He's got this triangle-shaped metal or head thing going on. He's got a blade. He's coming at you. There's weird creatures crawling on the floor. There's zombie-like creatures coming out of the woods. Everything's so foggy and dark, and you can't see more than your hand in front of you. And it was that atmosphere of the fog-based style that they put, the environment that they put in the gameplay, created this chilling sensation that something can come face to face with you, and you're not going to know it until that last second. And you're not given a weapon to really defend yourself besides the little things like a flashlight or a dagger or little things that you could pick up on your way. And it was that kind of gameplay in the very first game, and that gave the players the sense of, oh my god, this is scary. I don't know if my character's going to die or what's going to happen, but this is freaking me out right now. I'm shivering. I'm not even in the game, but I'm shivering because of the fear that I sense from playing the game. And it's only developed over the last couple of years with games like Silent Hill Homecoming, Silent Hill 4, The Room, and now Silent Hill Downpour. Silent Hill Downpour is the new one that's supposed to be coming out in the next little while. It's continuing that same feeling. We're going to see the return of some really creepy characters that we saw on the first Silent Hill, the original Silent Hill games, and it's bringing it back to the same location, the location that started it all, the location of Silent Hill itself, this gloomy, dark place that is a ghost town. Everything's wiped out, and it's never truly explained as to what really happened there. You get a hint here and there, you get the sense and feeling, but this time in Silent Hill Downpour, you're going to play in a little bit more of an open environment. It's going to be a pretty open game. So the last couple of games have been a little bit more linear. So this time we're in an open environment, and it's starting to feel a lot more action-based than it has in the past. But it has the element of surprise. A lot of these horror survival games have lost the element of surprise, and everything has become action-based. This game has that element. And when you think everything's just been action, you got a stick, you're ready, it's coming out of nowhere, boom, a window blows open and something's right here in your face, just like the Silent Hill series. It's that scary. And that's why Silent Hill is one of the most scariest game series of all time. And Silent Hill Downpour is just a new one to watch out for. Finally, we have my personal favorite, one of the most scariest game series of all time, Resident Evil. Resident Evil is a massive, expansive universe now. There are 4 movies to date, with a 5th one coming out this year. There is one animated movie with a new one coming out this year. There are endless amounts of games, spin-offs, books, you name it. But there is only one original game, and that was the Resident Evil game itself on the PlayStation. And when people first got to put in this game, zombies is what got to them. Zombies in the most horrific way that we've ever seen anywhere. Because for the first time ever, we had these really slow walking, really spooky zombies that came at you, and it wasn't the fact that, you know, they're so eerie looking, but it was the fact that, wow, I barely have a pistol, and I'm taking shots at the thing, and it's not going down. It's coming closer, the lights are dimmed, we're in this mansion, we don't know where we are, what's going on, and it was that really spooky feeling of, geez, this thing could eat me and I'm gonna die. And now we also have the exclusive trailer for Resident Evil 6. Check this out.
Bioorganic weapons are a global threat. Start working with the rest of the world about the Raccoon City incident. Mentioning my desire to reveal. I'm going to tell them everything. I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are. Mr. President!
It's all my fault. I did this.
What are you talking about?
90% of the population in Tall Oaks has been infected with the virus. That rounds out to about 70,000 hostiles.
Yeah. This is Raccoon City all over again.
what's in there?
It's better if I show you.
I can't keep running away. I have to face the truth. Accept responsibility.
HQ to Alpha Team. No change to your mission. Suppress the bioterror outbreak while proceeding to point Ace of Spades.
Alpha to HQ. This is worse than we thought. We need backup.
It's regenerating. All right, first things first. 200,000 up front. Another 200 when this is over. Over BOWs. Those are extra. Much better off as a mercenary.
I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. The world needs you.
No, not me. Just my blood. Well, the world can have it. As long as someone ponies up the dough.
After what she's done to us, how many of our men are dead because of that bitch?
I'm right there with you, Captain. But your personal vendetta isn't gonna get us anywhere.
Resident Evil 6.